Hey everybody, welcome back to Bacon's Bass Place. I'm Aaron Bacon, and today we're continuing yet again with our 50 Basic Slap Bass Patterns, Part 2. Today we're doing number 86. This is a crucial one, super important. Number 86 is slap, pop, slap, pop. Alright, so let's move on, okay? What we're going to do with this is I'm going to show you a couple groove patterns, because this is something that I incorporate into all kinds of different stuff, alright? This is really the concept of alternate slapping, alright? This is what you want to be doing right here. Just do this. If you can do this and make that solid, your slap bass is sailing away. Alright, so that's just down with the thumb and up with the pop. No double stuff there, just slap, pop, slap, pop, slap, pop. And I was just trying a couple different subdivisions there. So, one thing that is just, you know, my bread and butter, I'll show you. Okay, we're just going to do this on an octave in C to start. Let's make it D, okay? 5th fret. So, we're going... So, I'm basically just hitting one note, actually fretted a D down on the bottom, 5th fret on the A string, and popping a D up on the top fret. Okay, so I'm going slap, pop, slap, pop. Okay, so I'm hitting the first note and the last note. Slap, pop, pop. And I'm fret muting the 2nd and 3rd notes. And I'm fretting, again, the 1st note and the 4th note. Okay, so that is just... Alright, that's all just doing slap, pop, slap, pop, slap, pop, slap, pop. Alright, and I'll admit, you know, you're putting stuff in between, okay? So that is kind of the next thing that I wanted to talk about this, is you can take slap, pop, and like put stuff in between it. It's almost like you're considering this pattern to just be the skeleton, and you can go like slap, hammer, pop, slap, hammer, pop, pull off, whatever. You can put something in between all of them. Okay, yet again, another thing I bet you see me doing here is you want to be able to do all of your different strokes on the different strings, okay? This is something that I talk about a lot, but with this pattern, because it's such a repetitive rhythm, it's so straightforward. Right? It's straightforward, so you can really feed it in, and if you want, you really gotta get that, basically get your popping finger to be able to go on any of the other strings regardless of where your thumb is playing, okay? So you want to be able to go, and you want to be able to go, and you want to be able to go. This is the weird one that I only figured out how to do a little bit ago. So the way that I do that is I slap the C, and then you have to like, see my finger's already like cranked against my thumb there, right? Against the base of my thumb. That is how I have to start it. It's just barely popping out, and then once you hit that, you gotta like turn this wicked way while also keeping your thumb off of the string that you just hit, right? Because if you hit it like that, you're going to stop the note. So while making sure you don't mute that note with your thumb, you turn your wrist and you can get that. Of course, if we're not sticking to the strict pattern, the easier way to do that is just, if you don't want to break your rhythm, you know, because if you had to do that, it might break your rhythm. Or if you had to change the way that you set it up to go and start it with a pop instead, that would also change the rhythm, okay? So if we're just sticking strictly to that, right? So you don't necessarily need to go all the way down like that, because doing that below like that is super tricky. And I don't apply that realistically. That's just something I do when I'm forced to in these patterns, okay? Because, again, the whole reason that I like to do these patterns is because it gets you so used to the versatility of it all. It gets you so used to, like, when you're writing a song, or if you're learning, say, a piece that somebody else has written, and you don't play with a pick, say, and they wrote it with a pick, some of these techniques are really going to save you in some situations where, you know, you need to have, say, you know, if you did that recessive, it'd be kind of, I mean, it's kind of there, but you're not really getting the same effect by having that ring out over all the notes. Okay, or so again, that's why we want to do this, because it helps us to keep versatile in your muscle memory and your ability to accomplish different things, to pull them off, you know? So, we have our disco thing. Right? And we have our hitting the bottom note and the top note in the first and last notes, right? And then we have essentially that same thing, but where you're filling in a lot of the hammer-ons out of nowhere and a lot of the just left-hand percussive work, you know? A lot of that stuff. Alright, so that is the very important pattern, slap, pop, slap, pop. let me know if you guys like this in the comment section down below, and by letting me know by smashing that like button, okay? Because those likes are very important. That's kind of why we do this, all right? So I hope you guys are having a good time. If you want to see more videos from Bacon's Base Place, make sure you hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.